Welcome to Project Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. And we're starting on the bridge of my capital vessel with a view of the abandoned factory that we're going to be having a go at in this part. Now, the reason I want to have a crack at an abandoned factory is that someone posted a comment and said that there is a little bit tougher than it used to be, and it's because it's got a lot more creatures in it. So we're going to go and check that out to see how tough it actually is. And if I go back up on top of my ship, just scoop up here and jump in, and I'm just going to show you my SV. I've made a few changes to it. What I've done is I've put a couple of rail guns on it. I've also put the drill modules down underneath now. So we kind of got everything pretty well tricked out. The only problem is that I had to take it up to a tier 4. So you can see it's now 100,000, and it's a little bit on the heavy side. So if I go out and use it for if I go out and use it for general exploration, I have to watch my weight load, especially if we go back to that planet with the heavier, say, gravity. First thing I'm going to do is we're just going to go over here. I can't remember if I actually took down the machine guns that are on the front, or the turrets that are on the front of here. Getting close. I can't actually remember. Yeah, it looks like I actually did destroy them. It's been a couple of days since I've actually played this. I'm going to move in close just to see. Okay, we're good. And I just want to get back on the ship because I want to bring the ship in close to the abandoned factory so that we can do a few things. So we're just going to go back a bit. This central landing pad here. Just land you here. Jump out, leave the thrusters on. I want to put the SV in the center of the abandoned factory to give us a bit more Wi-Fi coverage. Just come in here, jump into there, turn the thrusters on. And what I'd like to do is just park the capital vessel right in. Looks like that. It's a little bit lopsided, but I think I can live with that. Just turn the thrusters off. Go up. And everything's kind of slightly tilted, but that's fine. Here. And put the ship on this central landing point. Like that. And we've certainly woken up all the locals. Let's just turn the thrusters off. One thing I have done is I've changed back to the epic armor. Show you here. What I've done is I've repaired the durable epic armor and put it back on again because I think it might be a bit more useful taking this out here. And we'll just put some ammunition here. The other thing I've also got is the light rail gun because we're going to need that to deal with the turrets that are going to be lower down. Now, I'm not going to loot out this top level here because it's basic loot, but one thing I do want to do is let's pick up this stuff here. Come in here and we'll do the closets. Trade goods, yeah, it's not much worth much in here. And what I am going to do is come in here. I'm not interested in the general loot. What I am interested in is the fridges. Hello. All up here we got just standard loot boxes. I'll do that later on. We've got what we do have some ammo boxes here. Need a little bit of ammunition. And dump the... Also, if you go over the back here, there's a loot container here. Shove all this in here. At least we can put the stuff into there. Supplies. And I think all that. I think we can just shove everything into here for the moment. Oops. Ha. Foods. Although that's Valiant root. That's and a little bit more. And there's another one just at the back there. Make sure we're fully loaded. Yeah, a couple of only the one up here. Sure, there used to be more up here. But you can see they've actually taken away the spawners, so they have done some work on the abandoned factory. Actually, that's actually good food. You can go there. And just check the lockers, trade goods. Trade goods. And we've emptied the fridges up here. I don't think there's anything else around here that's worth doing. So just come back this way. Intrigued to what my ship is actually firing at, because I wouldn't have thought more. Now, the proper way to do this DIY is to come down into here. But what I'll do is I'll just do this room here first. I won't go any further than that because I used to be able to get some good armor from here. But I don't think you actually get it now. They've certainly nerfed these boxes. You can keep the light. Probably one of the most impractical things in the game. We'll certainly take the shotgun shells. Probably sell this minigun ammunition because I don't really use it. Ah! Yeah, I got too close to that spawn point without actually realizing. And then we'll just pick up power stuff here. What's firing at us is a turret down the end there. Just to get rid of him out of sheer annoyance factor. So that is... So just to show you what is down here, if you come through here, in fact there's a couple of fridges in here, I wouldn't mind picking those up. And what you've got is a door down here with some screaming abdabs in as well. We'll go and pick up the fridges just for the... Just loot a little bit at the top here. Got some spiky fawn stuff. That's not bad. Grab this very quickly. I think that's all the fridges in here. I'll just go back outside. I'm gonna need a little bit of food anyway, so just put this in more food. Capital vessel, general supplies, food and meds, and eat one of those. So that is the proper way in, but the trouble is if you go in the proper way you do a lot of fighting to get back to a place where you can get to very quickly just by dropping down here. See here, we got another loot container here. Food and meds. Destruction. Been burning some saphium to make some ammunition. Just put that there. What we're going to do is just drop down here. And what you need to do is blast through the doors. And do a reload. Oh. These guys are a little bit enthusiastic. They don't normally charge into here. And of course, well, I thought I saw a slither one. I just stand here. I've got to have to be a bit careful. In fact, if I stand back here, what you'll see is if you come into this room here, you've got a couple of these turrets. Now, I've seen various players running out to actually, because between the two turrets is a switch. But I'll be completely honest, I've never ever been able to do that. I always seem to get killed. And you can see how fast that turret was. But, you know what I mean? What we're going to do is we're going to do it the hard way. And what we're going to do is use the railgun. Oh. Actually, what we could do is try and shoot from the other side. Because you've got two ways in. But the only trouble is we may get rushed from either side. If we can get these guys from this side. See? Right. Oh, this railgun, it takes a long time to reload. So we just have to plug away at it. I think what I will do is I'm using a lot of ammunition. The other ammunition is cheaper. So I can get off a few more shots with this thing. So I'm just going to reload this. And I'm just going to plug away at this until such time as we destroy this turret. Just to give you an update, it's taken me about 20 rounds of homing missiles to destroy this left-hand turret. What I'm going to do now is we're going to creep out here. And we're going to run all the way around here. And just flip that switch. And that turns this guy off. If you can get this is the switch you need to get to turn these things off. So they're pretty bad news. What we're going to do is use this. Round this corner is a turret. We're just going to get rid of you first. Pick up what we got here. Just put you in ammo for the moment. So we got through the big test of this POI. There's still quite a few more to go, but just put that in there. I can hear something behind me. Nope. Sorry. little bit twitchy there. Actually, I'll just put this in general supplies. Where are you? Just shove everything in there for the moment. And we're go down here. Proper reload. There sounds a lot of them. Now there's a actually, am I wasting good ammunition on? Get rid of him. Oh, go away. Now there used to be mechs down here. I'm not exactly sure what is down here now. Oh, there's a turret just up in that corner there. Need to get rid of him. There's also another turret right down the back there. So this long corridor is a good place to take these guys down. Any more? Kind of one. Haha, gotcha. Let's check the room. Now there's a way through here, which is a bit of a shortcut. Is there any more in here? One right down the back there. Kind of get rid of him first. Ah! Yeah, there's definitely more of these funky Pinocchios here. Oh. Change the shotgun. Ah! Yeah, I think I much prefer the mechs actually. Yeah, the mechs are a little bit easier than these scorpions scuttling all around you. Ah, so you were hiding in that. Oh, there was another one in here. What if he went down there and dropped through the floor? Okay. We got charge of this room here. Okay, we're just going to shove everything into there for the moment. Now there is a bolt behind here, which is worth picking up. Grab that. Oops. There's 3 more down here. I mean, this is quite, wow. I can't remember being this many down here before. But we'll take it, even if it is only base resources. I'm filling this loot box up, actually. And there's another one here. Now, where am I? I think yeah, it's a trapdoor here. I'm not sure whether it'll open if we get close to it. What we may have to do is just shoot our way through it. And what we got in here is some more loot boxes. Well, I think we'll put that in, constructor in. In fact, whoops. There's that. And what I want is some epic weapons. Oh, we'll certainly take the health kits. Put that in there. Go in general supplies. Actually, we'll just hook out this quite heavy stuff here. That's probably what's weighing this area down. Pull you out. That can all go in. Constructor in. And then we'll just hook you. Wow. Some nice meds here. In fact, let's pop you in there. I'll put the multi-boost in here for the moment as well. Let me just see. We need a bit of food and we need a bit of health. So just bonk one of those. And we'll just move down. We're not worried, won't worry about the loot boxes. I'll do those. So just make sure we're fully loaded. My ship is throwing a welcome wagon for thing. General supplies. We'll just pick you up. Pick you up. Go for the headshots. Another one. Oh, go away. It's the reloading that gets you. Just come in there. I think we blew up a couple of these closets. Moment, because we're full of food, we actually are regenerating. We should be regenerating at the moment. Right, we've got some more. I mean, the abandoned factory is certainly worth doing. I think we're safe up here, so I think we'll just drop everything in constructor in actually. Epic weapon, please. Health nanites, repair bay. I think this can go in general supplies. Got plasma coils, which is good for construction. What's this here? Health nanite injector. Still not exactly sure what those do, but I don't really feel the need for it at the moment. Constructor in, just shove that in there. I'll sort it all out later on. Haha. We've kind of wounded this guy, so that assumes that you haven't run out of ammunition. I'm not exactly sure where that goes, whether that is just a... Let me just see. Yeah, this is the scorpion that came through from there. And what that does is I think it's, you come here, you see trapdoor single use here. If I blow that, what you find is this is the other side of this door here. Can't do it, we have to put that switch there. Now, okay, just get their attention. Got you. Now, I think that should be all of them. Now, of course, round the back of here is a missile guy. I'm just going to run across here. So, because up round the corner here is a turret. Now, if I flip through here, I don't think there's don't be deceived by this, because if you... that doesn't go anywhere. And then I don't think there's any doors in here. Let me just check. Got another screaming abdab in here. No, but as far as I know, there's no way through here. It's like a blind alley, so you kind of fight past that turret and can't go anywhere. What you've got to go for is... I can't remember where it is actually. Let me just see. I remember... it's that one just there. So if we fire up. Oops. And just to show you, what we've got to do now is drop down into this room. You can see it's... oh, wow. There's quite a few of our friends down here. There's 1, 2 scorpions. 1, 2, 3. This could be fun. Now, before we go down the hole, I just want to make sure everything is fully loaded, because we're going to need it. So we'll just load up our weapons, because this is an interesting experience. But we're just, I think you're fully loaded. That's my inventory. Well, we're going to offload this stuff into the raw materials. Right off there. Probably the epic pulse rifle is probably the drop down. Be up here. Where's the other one? The only trouble taking up this firing position is you can't see what's around. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of try and blag it. Someone's... right, we've got a broken bone. That's a... wait. Die. Quick reload. He's got a bit trapped. No time to loot at the moment. Now, there's... I think there's a... yeah, you've got to make sure you kill everyone first before you start even considering looting. I think there's another one just there. Wait, go away! Keep reloading. Oh, I think there's a turret. Is there a turret up here? I can't remember now. I think we got to go the other way, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's the other way. I've kind of got a bit disorientated. I'm not going to worry about the loot boxes now. Yeah, I think we can... not sure if we can get up into there. Just not this one. Reload this as well. Yeah, this is the way to go. I recognise the pipe work. There's a loot box up the top there. There is definitely a lot more creepy crawlies in this place than used to be before. But I think I prefer the mechs actually. The loot box is just up there. You can see it. Now, you've got this door here, but I don't think that door goes anywhere. The door we need to go through is this one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Recognize. Now there is a, you get one appears up here. He never drops down. Nice loot box here. Somebody actually posted a comment about Xeno blocks. You build using them to build chips, and that actually triggered an idea that what I would like to do eventually is actually build an alien living ship in this game. It's something I've never ever considered before. Now what will happen is that you go forward and then I gotcha. Have I got any explosives with me? Let me just retreat back behind this door first for a little while. I need some explosives. Put this in raw foods. Ammo. Maybe 40 of them. We need about. Well, we need one really, but I'll just put you there for the moment. You know, we're kind of leave you there. We probably don't need the light railgun actually. Let me just offload this. You know, everything's a bit of a mess at the moment, so. I think that might be all of them. No. Oh, go away. Right, we're not going to mess about now. The core is in this center area here. Oh, go away. Heart attacking every fight in this game. There's another one. Now I can see you. I don't know why I'm picking the meat up. I think it's just pure habit. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go to not raw foods. Just dump that off. I'm going to eat one of these spiky mushrooms. I keep meaning to use them, and then I keep forgetting. You can see we've got lots and lots of loot boxes. Oh, we didn't destroy the core. Okay. Destroyed it now. Let me just see. What we need to do now is for building, if I can find it. I'm sure I try ammo. Yeah, we got a core there, so drop that back into there, and we'll just take control. Or just drop it here. Doesn't really turn the power off. The reason why the generators blew up was the fact that the, well, I'll show you here. See, the CPU is way out. It hasn't been corrected for the new CPU rules, which is a little bit of a surprise. What we got here, super shotgun. Ooh, well, I'm certainly going to give that a go. I've got absolutely no idea what that looks like, but certainly going to. Don't need that. Food and meds. We got here schematic that can go constructor in. General supplies. I don't think we'll just shove that in. We'll just shove everything in here for the moment. The tools of here. We're just going to some more heavy armor, med kits. So I'm just going to grab everything as we go through. Put this in constructor in actually. So, do this so that I know that there. Entry full. Actually, we'll do this. You can trash those, don't need them. And then we'll pick up that as a cargo box anyway. Put you on salvage. Shove you in there. Wow. We've got everything in this room. Got the dead scorpion up there. We'll take that. Gonna work our way back through this room. This shotgun look like? I need someone to kill. Okay, anyone in here wants to die? I think this has come. Wow. It's good, but only 2 rounds isn't exactly brilliant. Yeah, we lost one of the generators, blew up in the generator room here. I like the idea of the fact that it's really powerful, but I don't think I'm that comfortable with the idea of the fact that it's only got 2 shots. I would prefer something with a little bit more. I mean, it'd be great if you were just trying to. Oops. Let me just let this recharge. Just come up here. Got some gold ingots that can go in constructor in. Wow. One thing it is good at is it's almost like it's a double barreled actually. Let me just check that. No. Okay. I think what it's probably best at is actually just destroying buildings rather than actually dealing with the consequences of, you know, rather than taking down creatures. I mean, what is the stats on this thing? It's only 115 damage. It's not, I mean, it's not that brilliant actually. Maybe it's not as good as it looks actually. What we got here? Emergency life support. That's pretty good. Well, put that in there. I think what we can do now is start the process of sorting out things now. We're just going to come in here. That can come out. 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 And then what we'll do is food and meds, emergency life support. That can go in there. We got health nanites, plasma coils. That is used for crafting advanced devices. That can certainly go in there. Ammo. That can go in there. Got some liquid assassin. Wow. Well, we'll give that as a trade good. Somebody may want to buy that. And we'll just shove all this in here. That can go into turrets. And we'll put you in here as well. And we got building materials and ammo. That can go into there. We've got 47 explosives. Now, just because there's nothing else around, it doesn't mean that. Oops, no. We're just going to food and meds. Again, all the low-level stuff I'll do off camera. I don't think there's anything else here. That's a bit of unpleasant surprise, wasn't it? I don't think this actually goes anywhere. Is it? Nope. It's a bit of a... Of course, what we've got to do now is actually get out of this place because there's no easy way up, actually. Well, what we might be able to do is Actually, we'll just hook to structure in, and then we'll just okay, because I've got the heavier epic armor on. Got a room in here. Another loot box. Grab that. Oops. Okay, well, just fish out all the junk from here. And that can go into trade goods, all of it. And we'll just get rid of you. I don't think there's anything else in this room. We'll just have a little bit of walk around. We'll take that. I think this is the kind of a secret hidden room which comes up from here. I don't think there's any other way out of here. Oh no, we've got... Oh, what we've got back to now is actually the place where you can drop down. There we are. That's like a trap that brings you back down to drops you into here, which is the equivalent of the other way we came in. So that's something that you need to be aware of. Okay, wait, put it out, okay. Okay, game, I'm not really in the mood, so. Where are we now? We're in some kind of internal infrastructure. Let's just take a look around here. See where we are. Okay, we've just come up through here. And we're back into this room here. So there's the bit there. Make sure we're fully loaded. Just gonna get the shotgun back. It's an ammo. What was that? Tier 2 shotgun. General supplies. You up there. You can go in there amongst kind of as a trophy for the moment. And we'll put the light rail gun in there as well, just to get rid of a bit of weight. And we'll just pick this back here. It's another drop down room. Where am I? And we're back in here again, so you can see how many trapdoors are in this place. And it's not good news. And I'm back. The game seems to be determined for me to be down in here. And I think this would be probably a good point to leave it, because all I'm going to do now is just loot down the abandoned factory. We've done most of the work. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I'm kind of a bit inclined to want to try out my new hover tank. So what we'll probably do is find a Xerox base to have a crack at. I think we've got some Epsilon communications there. Got an advanced fortress there. That could be worth a crack at. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.